So there have been a couple of external events that have happened in my neighborhood that have been very significant. One of them is, well, I'll say this, back in the 80s, we paid $300 a month to live in a 3-bedroom flat on the corner of Golden Gate and Central in a Victorian with very high ceilings, a nice, beautiful building. So the first thing that started to change and impact the rents in my neighborhood was the current roommate craze. So roommaters started to move in, and they started paying, $300 a flat when we paid $300 a room. And they were white people. Our neighborhood was mostly African American, and we kind of noticed it. And it's interesting now because if you fast forward to 2016, now we have white people complaining about the white people moving in. And I just have to say, I'm sorry, but that's just a little racist. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to talk about it. So it's like, I feel like almost like saying cry me a river about gentrification. When I was a kid, we didn't have a special word for it. It wasn't called gentrification. You know what it was called? It was called 3-day notice. That's what you got. You got a 3-day notice, nothing fancy. So I do appreciate the fact that the people that are moving into my neighborhood now and the way that they're moving in is much more fair. What I saw when I was a kid, it felt mostly racist. I saw old people who owned those old Victorian homes who weren't able to be part of the new economy because they couldn't get a loan to repair their homes. And, anyone could get a loan to buy their homes. And now they're all gone. And it seemed very racist back then. As a matter of fact, Bank of America, I believe it was they were sued for redlining in our district. But today, what I see going on is pure capitalism. And the people that are moving in the neighborhood are very, very nice, so I can't complain. And I'm a small business owner, so, I do see the impact of Airbnb, and I see lots of people shopping. They're going to the stores, they're at the farmers markets, they're at the restaurants. They don't litter, They're nice people and they're shopping. I can't really complain about it. So I would love to see maybe some kind of impact study before we make decisions about Airbnb and the impact on the community. As far as Uber is concerned, I've had some partnerships with Uber. I'm in the insurance business. I would love to see an environmental impact report on the impact of Uber as far as how many cars there are now in our city driving on the streets and how it impacts safety and things like that in our district. How many cars are Uber drivers as opposed to San Francisco residents? So, I don't know. I really can't complain about the city where it stands today.